One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I got here for you today is a complete exterior review of this 1995 Chevrolet Corvette. When you see a Corvette coming at you, you see a Corvette coming at you. There's no, is that a Lexus or a Toyota? Is that an Infiniti or a Nissan? No, that's a Corvette. Not, is that a Camaro or a Firebird? You know what I'm saying. You got a Corvette, you got a Corvette. And this C4, I believe it's the C4, the 84 through 96 style of the Corvette is likely the best deal out there in the sports car market. That's all there is to say about it. There is not a better deal in this kind of a buy-in to a buy-in level of a supercar. I mean, a Corvette is just, it just gets you right there with the others. Lots of people love a Corvette, very popular cars, but most of all, great reliable cars with great fuel economy. They're awesome cars, and they're a steal. So that's the deal. We're here with the Corvette, and I had to reset my camera. I've got a settings on here problems with this camera. I'm getting a new camera. This is getting old fast. Not the camera, the process. I think them wheels are updated, and it ain't gonna autofocus. Yes, it will. Awesome. I think they're updated. I'm gonna drop down, show you the underneath. My website is oneownercarguy.com, and on there you can see all kinds of stuff. I'll probably have 70, 80 pictures of this car. Underneath this car is clean. It's a clean car. Let me show you the underneath from the side. I like showing the underneath the cars. In fact, if I couldn't show cars the way I show cars on here, I wouldn't be selling cars. The paint is getting to be not bright enough, but this is the most beautiful metallic paint that you ever did see. Dual exhaust, MagnaFlow, baby. Somebody put a lot of money into the exhaust. Spoiler, I don't think came on these at all, so it's been added, but it's got a nice look to it. That's going to be a personal thing. Of course, it could be taken off. That's the walkaround in general of the car. And now I'm going to go around the car and kind of show you anything about this car that makes this car not the car you'd want to have. Which, to be honest, there ain't much to say about this car that ain't just beautiful as can be. All this looks great. All your body lines and everything are in great shape. There's a little split in the paint in this little plasticky bumper, and I don't know if you can even see that. There's a couple of this here. It's like bee pollen or something. No, that wasn't good. Stinking spit on it or something a little bit. There's got little bits of that stuff, and it comes right off. And yes, I'm scratching out with my nail a little bit just to show you, because there is a spot like that where it's got something a little bit more serious on it that needs to come out. This could be buffed down and waxed down and such and be a lot better. I didn't do any of that to it. There's a little scuff right here from parking type things. Going down the sides, dents and dings are pretty hard to find on a Corvette. You just don't get them. It's straight. It's straight as can be. On the auto check, there was some kind of something that happened on the back end. I don't know what it would be. I don't see anywhere where they've done anything, and if they did, they sure put a heck of a job on it. It's just absolutely, I'm not gonna say flawless, because that's just hard to say about any car. There's this buffing here would be awesome, because there's some light, just like you drove through brush or something, and like a light little thing, but you can't see it. You have to get up on it. There's some couple little light things in it right there. A little bit of light stuff right here. That's it. It's just like this. It's the Targa see-through from the inside, but not from the outside. Tiny scratch right there. Ever so tiny. You can hardly see it. This is the worst thing on it. It needs to be touched up a little bit. It's just worn off over time from the trim in a couple places. Couple things on the seals where that's a little chewed up over time. It's an easy deal. It doesn't leak all in there. This doesn't seem original. I don't think it is. Going down this side, same thing. It's hard to find much wrong as far as dents and dings on a Corvette. Oh, I just remembered one thing wrong. Let me show you the wheel wells. It's in great shape in here. It's got these little mud flaps on it, and it's missing one. I don't know the where, how, what for, but it's missing one. Truthfully, you can take all 3 other ones off. Doesn't matter. The lenses are in good shape. This here is flaking off a little. It's not all curved up or nothing, but they got a Corvette signal in the middle. The red brake cover is a cool addition. Disc slotted and scoured disc brakes there. These tires are something they're I don't want to say they're like new, but you got titties on the side of them even still. There's a maker mark still there. I mean, it's just as much tread as a guy can get on a tire. Whoa, that was a hair. And see just some dust on it. It's just a clean car. It's gonna need a wiper. I can tell you that right now. That wiper's starting to flippy flappy. I won't even use the wipers because of that. Little crack in that Targa top. And when you close this, this sometimes stays out a little bit. In fact, the other side might be where it's your tint's starting to come up a little bit there. I think I thought it was a pretty factory tint. Right there. And it pushes out when you close it. Okay, so that's the once around, the twice around. That's a look at the car around. I don't know what else to say about it as far as the outside goes. Is this factory? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's added. I don't know. Do you know? Comment in the video. I'd love to know. Then I would know. Okay, so that's around the car. I wanted to make sure the other side had that little scowling. Yep, the mirror thing right there. It's got it. See, I don't like how my camera's focusing. It'll get there. It's just taking a while. Boom. We got the campers coming this way. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take you on a real quick test drive now. There'll be another video. It'll be an interior video, and I'll show you all that. If you're interested in this car, it's 406-546-8748. Name's Nathan. And I'm going to go ahead and jump in and take you for a test drive of this car. If you got any questions, call me. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. You'll see all the... God, there'll be 70, 80 pictures on there for sure. Oh, it's so nice. I'm telling you, the doors open so nicely. You couldn't get it. If you wanted a muscle car that would perform like this performs, you couldn't get a muscle car that performs like this performs for 3 times the money, I bet. I love that sound. All the gauges and stuff working. God, this cold is killing me. We got the Camping tubers, fishers here. This thing runs nice. We'll go for a test drive down the other side here. Actually, I'm just going to do the quick test drive to the other place where I take pictures. I love the digital gauge. I actually love that they've got away from the digital on the other stuff like they had in the early 80s ones. You gotta be careful with this MagnaFlow exhaust too. There's no getting on it incognitely like you would in a Toyota or something. It's ready, you just go, Wayne! And get up there. And you're not gonna look like you're going 90. This thing, you're going 30 and it's like, whoa! It sounds bad. I don't think there's anything odd about the, well, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. The motor, the tranny, because it shifts like it should. It's got the pull like it should. It drives like a Corvette should. It flashes that little code that says SYS. Watch 151. It's going to say SYS in a second. It's intermittent. Sometimes it doesn't do it. I looked it up. It says it's because of the radio, an aftermarket radio install is the most likely cause. It's not even saying it now. And I've never had a problem. Oh, it said it. Oh, it said it. System. SYS. 157 now. System. There you go. I don't know what that means because it runs fine and it says it doesn't really matter. There's no warning lights or anything like that. The tach works just like it should. Temperature and everything is always cool like it should be. Oil temp's never overheating. Oil pressure's always this thing runs like a top. And that's a bad statement because I don't even know how a top runs. So that is your quick test drive. That is all of that. I'm going to get out and give you a quick look at it while we're saying goodbye. It's a beautiful car. If you're looking for this model of a Vette, this year, this range, this car is sweet. That's all there's to say about it. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I got here for you today is the interior review of this absolutely beautiful 1995 Chevrolet Corvette. This Corvette is a black metallic. It's absolutely beautiful. That's all there is to say about it. Runs great. Big old 350 in it. Man, I like a Corvette. And I do think a Corvette's one of the best values around. I talked about that in the exterior video. And hopefully you'll see the one where they're clipped together. But wow, that looks good. I'm gonna have to stop this to get a picture. I really am. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Okay, back to the interior review, which gets a quick exterior walk around. So, for as cheap as you could buy that piece of junk, you could buy this. Look at that. Look, man. Woo! It's a nice Vette. And honestly, these are one of the best investment cars out there. Sure, it's not a 1964 hand-built Ferrari, but it's a Corvette, and it's a nice Corvette. And no matter what you're gonna do here or run into, it's not like the Camaro Firebird thing or this or that. These cars end up being collector cars and such because they get so cheap and then start coming up. These are at the point where they're so cheap. So that's your exterior walk around for the nighttime, kind of in the evening. Look at that beautiful sunset. And now we're gonna go ahead and look at the interior and under the hood. Then I'll take you for a quick test drive. We'll go down the road going vroom, 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 vroom and stuff. These wheels are like an updated wheel. I'm gonna back out here and show you from doors on in. Absolutely beautiful. Everything on them is great. There's a little plug missing there. It's on there, but it's missing that. I'm gonna show you the seats are just in great condition. A little bit of fold over and such, but they're not ripped up or torn up in any way. That fold over right there is starting to get a little, you see, that's not no split at all, but like it's just fold over, if that makes any sense. A little bit of it right there on the upper lumbar supports. Back, there's a couple stains. I don't have a shampooer. I don't have anybody to shampoo, so I didn't shampoo the carpet. I'm gonna pop the back. This hatch thing works. These things right here poof out a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. Chinka. That works, but they need a little bit of weather stripping glue on the back of that to where they stay in there. That's kind of common thing on these. I don't have a shampooer. I got some of these stains out. They're not that bad. Okay, so Targa top can come off and go in there. I'll bet you that ain't been out, if ever, but it's there. They all have them, and this does it a little bit on this side. You'll see, boom, there goes water from detail, and you can poke it back in if you never use it. But essentially, it just needs a little bit of weather stripping adhesive on the back of that. It doesn't leak all over the place, nothing like that. Okay, got the hood up. Show you the other side. Ooh! Floor mats, original. Floor pedals are in great shape, nowhere. It's only like 94,000 miles on this. I'll show you this a little bit more from the inside. Fuel doors back here. Some people don't know that. I hate getting water on my detailed car. Ticks me off. Okay. Beautiful. That's all there is to say about it. This car is absolutely beautiful. Got your middle console thing. This can roll up, and I don't know if you could pin it down differently. It's probably just over time. I know I could have my interior guy do this in a second for like 30 bucks or something cheap, but the handle's missing off of this piece to make it go back and forth. Other than that, dash is in great shape. Just beautiful car. Beautiful car. seats. This one, I don't even know if the guy even carried anybody around in it. Like this is, things around just need to be in. They need to be in, if that makes any sense. It's just old, and as you wear on things, they kind of go in and out. A little glue on that or something. Easy deal. The ambulance. We were making a video and I heard that. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. This car is as nice as it gets. This thing, SLP setup, costs a little money. I need to take a couple pictures of that. So I'm gonna have to, could have answered that call because I'm gonna have to shut this off anyways. It had an amp kit in it. There's no amp now. So you could replace that if you wanted. Flip up headlights and all work. I love these. I just love these, and I think they are just one of the most undervalued. Hang on a sec. I gotta take a picture. I'll be right back. All right, I got my SLP picture. We're gonna call that good. So I'm gonna show you the interior and the options and such now, and go over that on the test drive type portion of this. These wheels are just awesome. I love this car. Love this style car. Ooh, two little marks here that I did. Ow! What that thing? I backed right up into that trying to show you that. Two little marks right there that would buff out. I think that, like, I didn't mess with it. See, I didn't shampoo it, and that would clean up a little bit. It's got a little bit of wear. A little squeaky there. Needs a little bit of lithium grease. It's got a alarm on it. There's your key fob and security key. Starts up great, no warning lights. Doors lock as you start it. Windows are nicely working. I can't read that, but it's been serviced as he's servicing it. I mean, just can't read it. Let's see here. Seat. Forward. Back. Down to the front. Up in the front, down in the back, up in the back, down as a whole, up as a whole, and the recline all works. I said in the other one, this has a little, it says sis every once in a while. And I'm told that's because when you put the radio on, excuse me, an aftermarket radio, it'll do that. This here works, but like all of them, it gets that little thing on the top. So it doesn't want to stay up, and you can get this replacement part on eBay really cheap. I leave it open because I need cup holders. So windows, mirrors, out, in the down, up, and the button's a little sticky. Oh, and in. Sticky meaning it just kind of, it takes a second. I doubt it got used a lot. There's up, there's down. You know what? Come on, out. Can't get the out to work. Or the in. So, the up and down works. It's the only thing I found besides the cigarette lighter, it had a fuse out. So I'm gonna replace that. Tilt wheel works, of course. It's got the mic for the hands-free kit. Sure, you don't need that. There's the top. It's got a little swirly in it. Just because it's plastic and old or something, I think. There's that on there. It's got a compartment back here. Nice little car. Traction control button. And also to where you can see them work. Boom, boom. There they go. I need to get pictures with the lights out, of course. I forgot about that. I've been driving a non-muscle car too long because I'm just loving this. pro skateboarder. Okay. All right, on the road again. And you put on the gas a little bit and you're speeding. That's how the car works. I mean, it's just right now power. And I'm gonna hit the brakes a little harder than I would normally. That threw my wallet down. That's it, you're up to 40 right now. And it upshifts, downshifts beautifully. And it sounds mean for 40. I mean, it just sounds mean for going down the road at the speed limit. It really does. I do love this car. You know, I wouldn't sell cars if just all I did was sell cars. I'm not selling used cars. I'm selling cars that people love, people that want, cars that people wanted, cars that people need, cars that make you feel like you. I mean, this car is badass. Should you say badass when you're a car salesman in a car video? No, you probably shouldn't not say badass. But I did twice. Why? The car is that badass. That's just all there is to it. So thanks for watching. I'm going to put this back and we're going to go back, going up and down the road and all that. Just had to get some pictures with the lights where the people know the lights work. All right, got some pictures. So I'll get going back on the road. They're telling me I left my lights on. Bing, bing, bing. I love the sound. It's like a sound from a Dodge, but yet pleasing, not tinky like a Dodge. Dodge always had that ring, 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 ring. This thing is wild. Oh yeah. You're right up to the speed limit, and the car drives like it should. There's not a lot to say about it except for the car drives like it should. I enjoy driving this car. I'm gonna take you back down the road, back up the road, then we're going back to my place. I want to hit the traction control and take it off. However we want. Because you're right up to 40. Like bam! And no, I don't drive around like that every day. But I want to show you how it drives and shifts. Because a lot of people want to know that it still has the pizzool left and hasn't just, a lot of the 350s you buy in the trannies and such, the setup, they'll run forever. But to have that snap to them and to be driving like they're supposed to and function properly is, you know, rare. Ooh, man. Whoa, I'm serious. I love this. Why do I do this to myself? Really, I don't know. I like selling things I don't like, but most of the stuff I sell, I like. That's right now power. Let's just say that was 40, okay? Well, one owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. This has been the Corvette review. Ooh, what are the miles on this thing? 90, I don't know. I can't find the little gauge while I'm doing this. Like 94,000. It's got all your, man, I love this car. And have you figured that out yet, that Nathan likes this car? I am gonna pull in here, give you an outro. I got the mileage, it's 894. So let's say 95,000 because I'll put a couple on. Okay, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. We got cars coming in, cars going out. It's car time around here. And actually this thing, it doesn't bottom out. It's very, very nice as far as that goes. I'm gonna show you right here at the end. I will just end this right about there. I'm gonna put the lights down because, well, you've already seen the lights go. Let's see. Wajinka. Everything looks like that. 94, 894. I guess I'll put it on park. Okay, one owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. That's your review. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Beautiful car, great shape. Don't know much bad to say about it. Call me up, 406-546-8748. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Oneownercarguy.com.